Welcome to City Update. I'm Gab McRoberts, and today I'm joined by Sean Lewis. He's an inspector with the City of Fayetteville's Development Services Department, and a lot of what he works with is our rapid response team, which is responsible for finding, locating, and getting rid of all the illegal dump sites within the city limits. That's a big job, Sean. I understand that the rapid team just started recently. Tell me a little bit when you guys started up.
All right, so we started back in February this year. RAPID is the response to illegal dumping. It stands for Removal and Prevention of Illegal Dumping. To date, we have located over 600 sites in the city of Fayetteville, illegal dumping sites, and we have cleaned up about 300 tons so far.
300. I know we were out earlier today at one of the illegal dump sites. I think you said 8 tons from that one site alone.
8 tons from one site.
And these range from anywhere like out in the backwoods where I remember a couple of months ago we went filming and it's way out in the woods and you got to bring in these crews to come and set up. So tell me a little bit about that prevention. So what happens when you get a report of an illegal dump site?
So when we get a report from illegal dumping, whether it comes from one Fay or from a C-Click fix that we receive via our emails, we'll go out, we'll investigate the site, and then we'll locate either anything of evidentiary value, whether it's mail, boxes, things like that, and then we'll do research on the name on those pieces of information, and it's an instant citation. It's a civil citation that we send out to the owner of the junk, the trash.
And how much is that citation?
That citation is $500.
And that's you're looking for the responsible party. So it could be, let's say, if I hired a contractor to come do some work on my house, and they were supposed to take it to the landfill, but instead they said they're going to try to save some money and drop it off at a random location across the city. You'll try to identify who is responsible and make sure the appropriate party is held responsible for that.
Yes, exactly. And that happens. It's about 90% of the illegal dumping citations that get issued out. We speak to the people who have. They'll call us because on the citation has our information, and they'll let us know I hired John from A's trash removal, and they were supposed to take it to the dump. They find me, and we'll say, do you have any information on them at all? Anything, names, phone numbers, email addresses, invoices, receipts, something that can show that they hired a company to get rid of the trash for them. And if they can, we'll find them the amount of money. But if not, unfortunately, the trash is the responsibility of the owner until it is properly disposed of.
And how many citations have you issued out since this program began?
Since we began, it's about 20 citations out so far.
Excellent. I guess the final part of RAPID is that prevention component. Tell me a little bit about what you guys have in place for the prevention.
So for prevention, we've put out 10 signs across the city right now. They are no illegal dumping signs. It says violators will be prosecuted, video surveillance is going on. They have illuminations around the outside of them. They'll flash when traffic goes by or any motion goes by. And then it also has an infrared camera on there as well for recording of license plates, the act of illegal dumping taking place, so we can jump on that investigation piece.
Excellent. And so how much does it cost on average to clean up an illegal dump site?
So far, across the entire city, we've spent over $300,000 to clean up these sites, and also to implement more cameras into illegal dumping sites, smaller, more nimble cameras that can not be seen.
A little bit more discreet, catch the people in action so that you can hold them accountable for what they're doing. So if a citizen was aware of an illegal dumping that was going on, or if they knew of an illegal dump site and they wanted to make sure it got cleaned up, what can they do?
So they can call into the One Face Center. They can call 911. They can pass that information to the dispatcher. They'll say, tell it to RAPID, tell it to code enforcement, and it'll make its way back to me, myself, and Alan. He's the other, my counterpart. And we'll follow up on our investigation. Hopefully we can get something and get these citations out to the violators and curb this behavior.
Excellent. And I know you can also use the Fay Fix-A-Hat to report any illegal dump sites. And for the number for the Fay Center, the One Fay Center, that's 910-433-1329, 1329, or easy to remember, One Fay. Sean, I want to thank you for coming on and sharing all the great information about RAPID. And I want to thank you for joining us and learning how you can help make Fayetteville a cleaner and better place.